Introducing first the challenger, making her way to us from London, England. She is the Glamour, Mariah May.
Mariah May making her debut here for New Texas Pro here tonight at Cowboys from Hell. And what an auspicious debut it could be if she can walk out tonight the New Texas Pro Women's Champion.
I don't see you bending the knee over there, Sammy.
You know, I knew you were going to bring that up.
Well, of course. Show some respect to the queen.
Now, am I reading this correctly? Raychell Rose is brought to us tonight, and you'll have to forgive me here, Chris, by Chicks Kick Ass, as well as Vixen's Wrestling Revolution.
Yeah, no, you
reading the sheet, brother.
You got that right, Biz. No, you got that right. I mean, when you are the champ and you are the queen of House Rose, you're going to have more than one sponsor. You're going to want to get on that train and get behind the queen, the New Texas Pro Women's Champion.
Raychell Rose, of course, sponsored by Vixen's Wrestling Revolution because she is, of course, the women's champion at VWR, now demanding a microphone. All right, well, Queen Raychell Rose showing the class and respect that we come to expect from her every time she's here at New Texas Pro.
Raychell Rose just called this match a cakewalk. And as champion, are you going to argue with her? She's the one that's got the gold around her waist.
Well, I do know that the New Texas Pro Championship is on the line. Raychell Rose, the first ever New Texas Pro Women's Champion, now in her second reign, putting the title on the line against Mariah May.
There you go.
Calls her fans House May, so a little bit of House May versus House Rose action here tonight at Cowboys from Hell.
Now, Maria should know how to deal with a queen, correct?
First off, it's Mariah. Biss, roll that tongue back into your mouth. I'm seeing you gawking at them here. Let's call the match like it is here. When we talk about New Texas Pro, I mentioned earlier talking about how we bring in the best talent from all over the country. Hell, in this case, it's from all over the world.
It's very true. Mariah would be the very first woman not from Texas to hold the title should she be victorious here tonight. This is her first American tour.
And that's a big leap, man. To go from Texas to London.
And look at this athleticism from the Glamour. princess of the UK, taking it to the queen.
Whoa, very nice. Challenger cover. For someone that's only been doing this for a smidge over 2 years. Hey, Mariah May showing, hey, not going to back down from a challenge. But, Raychell Rose has been doing this for 4.
And there you go, Raychell Rose taking the easy, cheap shot that she always does.
Or a champion's advantage, call it either one.
Now look at that lackadaisical cover. Total lack of respect for the challenger. Now yes, May have only been turned pro for a little over 2 years or so.
She's been successful. We got to call a spade a spade. Mariah May currently holds 4 women's championships in the great country of England. But
there's another cover, and not even a 1 count.
Raychell Rose, you know how many titles she has currently?
How many, Russo?
We're talking about Ultimo Dragon level drip, baby. You got 5. 5. Can't hold them all in the arms of the waist.
Well, she might be leaving Texas Mania with a little bit lighter luggage if she doesn't start taking the challenge of the glamour more seriously here.
What I think you have to consider, I think all of us made quite the drive to work here tonight, right? This young lady hopped on a plane. How many hours is that? Yeah.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Hopped off in the hotbed of wrestling history that is Texas, Dallas, Texas in particular.
Now the queen looks like she might have gotten rocked.
That's why there should be some respect given to Mariah. Absolutely, no doubt about it. There's a lot going against her right now coming into this territory, but nonetheless, a fight. And that's exactly what Mariah May is bringing to the table.
Yeah, we're at even footing right here.
Well, you got to believe that you got someone coming in who calls herself the princess, right? She comes in, here's another cover. She's got House May. You got to believe that Raychell Rose feels completely disrespected, as she always seems to. The story of Raychell Rose that she's continually feels disrespected, but for maybe, Russo, if she showed some respect to her opponents and showed some respect to the great fans who come to these shows, that maybe she would start earning some of that for herself.
Well, I think Mariah May has been carrying herself almost in a way, look, I'm from the UK where we actually have a real queen, real royalty. I think that's rubbing Raychell the wrong way with that sort of attitude. That's got to be how I'm reading it.
Is she wrong, though? She's not wrong.
Well, Raychell Rose is the self-professed queen. We see how she treats her subjects. Cover here.
Hey, Mariah May has been saying all the right things here during this U.S. tour. I talked to her. I asked her what is she really liking about this country. She loves our food. She loves the fact that our appetizer sizes are what they get as main course portions back at home. She loves the people and the hospitality. So what I'm seeing here is somebody that would love to imitate and be at the level of a Raychell Rose. That's how I'm reading it.
Well, you got to believe that she would be at the level of Raychell. She's able to wrestle away that women's championship, and she could just do that, but she's not in a good place here right now.
Well, just think about it. If she's able to pick up that title, she will be able to enjoy that hospitality a little bit more, won't she?
Well, I mean, look, I will say this. You bring a U.S. championship over to the Queen, you probably get special visas, special powers. You probably get knighted. I'm just saying. I mean, there may be something there. Oof.
Well, and New Texas Pro as well will be bringing her over more often then. She'll have a return trip to Texas. In the bank.
Just goes to show that the absolute best from not just in the country but around the world.
Send
a New Texas Pro.
Off with their head. Oh my goodness! Whoa! Usually that super kick will lay out an opponent. Impressive that Mariah May was able to get Raychell Rose right back in now. Both competitors struggling to get to their feet.
Referee's count already up to 4. New Texas Pro Women's Championship on the line. The glamour, Mariah May is stirring here. As is the champion, the Princess and Queen coming head to head, center of the ring here.
There we go. Oh, the Queen is rocked. Who blinks first here, boys?
Appreciate the heart and the fight that the challenger is showing. No doubt about it. Came to play, did Mariah May.
And look at this fire. Oh! Take the champion down.
Now capitalize. Taking a lot of time, showboating to the American crowd.
You see a champion trying to back away. Just doesn't want any more of this challenger here tonight.
Ooh.
Mariah May being very impressive in her debut, but can she?
Oh,
nice
title
bridge.
here.
That's an impressive bridge.
Good bridge. London Bridge style bridge.
Over the River Thames. Don't you dare pronounce that H.
Yeah.
Not dare pronounce that H.
I wasn't gonna, I promise you. I thought the London Bridge was in Arizona. No?
And now May setting her up for the pedigree. This is how she puts her opponents away. Very wisely, Raychell Rose positions out of that.
Nobody
Comes
home.
charging back. May moves out of the way here.
So what I think originally Raychell Rose anticipated as a cakewalk has been anything but.
A little bit more closer to let the meat cake here tonight.
Whoa.
Looking for
may
maybe
lose her head by the end of this.
Stratisfaction, yeah?
Stratisfaction.
Nope. Oh.
Now Raychell uncharacteristically up to the
Oh!
top.
Holy smokes. Now those few extra seconds of Mariah having the shoulder under the ropes.
And out of position.
I don't even know if she knows that she had it under the ropes, but it was enough nonetheless.
Raychell Rose bringing out some new tricks, those double stomps to the back. But May still in this here.
Wow.
Very nice.
Great leverage. Ooh.
Now wait, the Queen, the champion, grabbing onto that ring apron, desperately clutching, trying to.
Oh, look at what Rachel's got. Look at what Rachel's got.
Championship in the face of the challenger. Referee didn't see anything.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. Sammy, I know what you're gonna say. I know exactly what.
What am I gonna say?
I know exactly what you're gonna. I'm gonna counter what you're gonna say. To say, look, that was the referee's job to make sure that foreign objects are completely cleared of the ring. That didn't happen. Staring Raychell Rose right in the face.
I can't believe you're actually defending the actions of still our champion.
I'm not defending. I'm simply stating the facts. What was the championship still doing there? What do you think Raychell Rose is going to do? Everything in her power to keep the championship. Period. Point blank. End of story.
Well, whether we like it or not, the reign of House Rose continues here at New Texas Pro. Raychell Rose still your women's champion.